And joining us now to discuss the impact this could have on the economy and everyday consumers, senior autos reporter at Yahoo Finance, Pras Subramanian. Pras, thank you so much for being here. So what I'd like to do is kind of take this big picture now. We know there are thousands on the picket line, but what will be the biggest impact to the rest of the country as you see it?
Hey, Kelly, thanks for having me. So, obviously you heard that report just now about how certain cars won't be available to potentially when inventories and stocks go down. But, for this country and for most Americans, they're seeing that labor is sort of having a moment here in this country. And we're talking about, Teamsters taking on that's the UPS, SAG, and WGA taking on Hollywood. And I think we're watching here the UAW asking for nearly 40% in wage hikes, a defined pension plan, inflation adjustments, things like that. And Americans are asking themselves, why don't I have that? So we'll see. As of right now, the UAW, the strikes are very popular amongst Americans. 3/4 of Americans are actually supporting the UAW here, but we'll see how that goes as this continues on.
Oh, we certainly will. So the other 20-plus assembly plants, as you know, they're continuing to turn cars and trucks. But certainly there are vehicles that are going to be impacted by this, namely the Ford Bronco, as was mentioned, Jeep Wrangler, Chevy Colorado pickup trucks, along with some other popular models. So what sorts of delays, Pras, are we talking about here?
In the immediate term, we're going to see not many delays because of the fact that there's more inventory at dealer lots now. But we sort of recovered from the pandemic. For instance, Jeep has 90 days of supply of the Wrangler and cars like that at their lot. So there's not going to be an immediate sort of problem, but it will be a problem after that. And in particular for mid-size Ford trucks like the Ranger and like the mid-size Chevy trucks like the Canyon and also the Colorado, very popular. They don't have as much supply. So in the weeks to come, you might see those supplies dwindle, and then you might have to pay more money for them. And what Americans might end up doing is going to rivals and buying cars from rival non-union automakers. So you might see that kind of adjustment happen. But in the short term, not much. But coming down the pike, maybe another 2 months, you might see some problems.
So in all, fewer than 13,000 of the UAW's 145,000 members walked off the job. Would you mind explaining the logistics of this strike? Why didn't everyone join in?
So on Wednesday night, the UAW talked about a new tactic known as a stand-up strike, where basically they would only strike certain auto plants and not entire manufacturers. So this allows them sort of the flexibility to call these strikes unannounced with no warning for the automakers. So they're kind of caught off guard. And then what they can do is they can have people strike and then have other workers still working. So their strike fund doesn't get depleted, and other workers who are still working can add to it, and they can sort of maximize the leverage, as Sean Fain just said earlier, about how they can keep these strikes going and actually make the automakers come to the table with a better offer.
And if this strike does in fact drag on, what sort of toll does that take, not only on the economy, but the workers themselves who are a part of this?
There are some numbers out there talking about how one firm finds that if the UAW strike, if they struck all three automakers at once, after only 10 days, there would be a $5.6 billion hit to U.S. GDP, and workers would lose around $860 million worth of pay. That's every 10 days. Now, and Goldman Sachs also finds that if a strike hit all three automakers, every week there was a strike, 1/10 of GDP would be lost for every week. So those are some big numbers there. But, I think looking at the human cost here, it's more about suppliers down the line. People, let's say GM's the mid-size truck plant strikes, a steering manufacturer who makes steering wheels, they might be affected online because they can't produce the steering wheels necessary for these cars that are not being built. So they get hurt. So the sort of the collateral effects are huge beyond just what the workers might miss out on lost wages.
Certainly, there's a domino impact here.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.